Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. And this is a video I don't think I've done on my channel before, but it is a Empties video, and there's a few things, very random things, obviously. Yes, I am wearing blue lipstick, yes I am wearing blue shimmer eyeshadow, and it is like 9 AM. Why not? Fuck it. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of lush stuff and random stuff, but I'm going to do the lush stuff last so I can just talk more about the products and shit. So, let's just get into it, shall we? Not only is this going to be sort of like an empties, it's also going to be a bit of a declutter, because I have some things that I hate or don't work for me, and I also want to include them in this thing. And the first one of those is the E45 emollient bath oil. Now, I have eczema, I've quite bad eczema on my leg, and I went to the doctors and they recommended E45. It wasn't, the doctor didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I went to a dermatologist, and apparently E45 stuff basically can make you start to be allergic to it and make your skin react. And I don't know how, but the dermatologist said that and just avoid E45 stuff. I don't know. Some of their stuff did work for me, but this just did not. This just did not at all. It just made the bath ultra oily. It didn't particularly go into my skin. It just made me feel like an oily mess, and it was not particularly enjoyable. Right, so we have this little set. Now this was a bath fizzer and a shower gel and a body lotion even. And my friend Bethany got me this for my birthday, and I've used it all up already. Oh, I have used the shower gel, which is another thing in here, but I have not used the body lotion yet. But it's just a little nice set, and yeah, it worked fine. The bath bomb fizzers were good. The shower gel was just your normal shower gel. So, we also have this, which looks probably very confusing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but basically this held 3 skull golden candles. My friend Bethany, once again, got me for my birthday, and I've already used most of them. There is one over there, but I've put another candle in it because I have. And yeah, they worked really well. They burned, but they did stop burning like after the top of the head. They just sort of went out because the wick couldn't keep up with the amount of wax that was going on it. But apart from that, they were great. Next up, we have some impulse spray, some body spray. I'm trying to go through my body sprays and like body mists, because I really want to buy the Lush new body sprays, but I'm not going to let myself until I get through the like 4 or 5. Okay, I've got 3 of these, and I've got a massive bottle of like Sarah Jessica Parker body mist. So, got to use those. But this one in particular is Romantic Spark. It's violet and white wood, and it's definitely violet smelling. It's a bit like Pamela Violets, but also has that woody undertone as well. So it does smell quite earthy, but very nice, very floral. Oh boy, pear soap. Now, pear soap gives me a fucking headache. That's the first thing. And also, I didn't use the pear soap per se. I actually had a obsession at the beginning of the month where I really got into soap cutting. Just go on Instagram, look up soap cutting. Your mind will be blown. It will be amazing. I loved it. So I picked the pear soap because 1, it was cheap, 2, it was a bit clear, and the clear soaps are like the most satisfying ever. Okay, we have some incense sticks. I find it very hard to say that. And this is Anne Stokes type ones. And this one is Dragonkin, it's patchouli. So it just smells like patchouli really, a bit flowery, deep tones. Quite a heavy, flowery, woody smell. Specific, right? But yeah, I use a lot of incense sticks at the moment, just because I really like them to calm me down. But often I find that the smell is nothing like what they smell like when they burn. not at all. So you can still slightly smell it, but it's more of a, I think it's more of a gimmick actually. Can you get a slight tinge of different smoke smells, but there's nothing strong about it. So, incense, I love it, but at the same time, I think it's a tad bit of a gimmick. I've got another incense. Oh my god. Scrap what I was talking about a second ago. This is the Lisa Parker Love Incense Sticks. And oh my god, this smells like what it burns like it smells like. It is fucking amazing. So Love is rose scented. It smells so damn good. I'm so glad I've got another one of these. So basically these are spell incense sticks, so it comes with a little poem or a little spell you can do if you want, and it's supposed to attract love and positive relations sort of thing. And it also has the work of Lisa Parker on it. I hope you can see that. Okay, I have some face wipes. Okay, first off is the charcoal detox face wipes. I find these actually amazing. They actually really work with my skin really well, which is very unusual. I have very sensitive skin. These just go well. Plus they're black wipes, so my gothic self is very happy. But yes, these work really well, and they're cheap. They're like £1 in a lot of chemists. So yeah, I get through those quite quickly. The other one, the Pure Microcellular Water Wipes, complete cleansing wipes, and this I got from Poundland, I think Poundland. And so there's a lot of microcellular products out there. I used to use the Garnier Microcellular Cleansing Water until shit happened. It started working really well for the first like 2 or 3 weeks, and then my skin just got clogged. And you know the spots you get under the skin that sort of grow into like fucking mounds on your face? I started to get tons of those type of underskin like spots. And I tried using these. Holy shit, dried up my face, did the same thing. So whatever makes something microcellular, I wouldn't say allergic to it, but I'm highly sensitive to it, and it doesn't work. So, Dove roll-on deodorant. I used to absolutely adore roll-on deodorants. They were my shit. But the only thing is, I would go through one in like a week. I am very paranoid about smelling. I use roll-ons way too much, and I've actually changed my deodorant to a Lush deodorant. I will talk more about that in the haul video, but yes, I actually use a Lush deodorant now, and holy shit, mind blown. That's all I'm going to say about that. But this generally smells quite neutral. This smells off because this has been in here for ages. Ugh. But yeah, it just smells like Dove, creamy lotion. Doesn't have much scent to it, so that's quite good. Very moisturising. It does the job. It keeps me smelling good most of the day. Most people who like Oreos like it for the cream. Me? Nah. I like it for the biscuit. I know I'm a horrible person, and I got Oreo Thins because they're £1 for like 4 like little packs inside, whereas two things of it was the same price, and I was like, I'm gonna get 4. I'm gonna get the double pack to save money. So I was broke as fuck, and I was like, I need some razors. So I chose Bic Twin Lady Sensitive. Holy shit, why? Okay, first off, why are Bic making razors? I thought they were a pen company. But I do have an example of the Bic razor right here, and it's got 2 very small razors, and it doesn't really particularly have any. It says sensitive. What makes you say sensitive? Because it's got no moisturising bar. It's just a piece of plastic with a razor on it. It's definitely not sensitive. It's shit. I thought sensitive because I've got eczema. If I shave, my skin gets very irritated. I thought sensitive, that'll help, right? Razor burn to the level. So this is just shit. If you're gonna buy razors, buy good ones. I know it's a bit more expensive, but the cheap ones are shit. And that's all you need to know about that. Bic, stick to what you know. pens. Next up is another anti-haul, and it's the Rimmel Provocalypse 16 hour kiss-proof colour sort of lipstick and lip gloss, and it is in shade 555 Play with Fire, which is there. And the reason I'm unhauling these is I've just had them for way too long. I've had them for like 2 or 3 years now. I don't use them, and I don't particularly like using them anymore. If I wear a lipstick, it's going to be Kat Von D's. Tic Tacs. This is the Mixers Flavor Change Experience Coconut to Pineapple. I got this because it was £1 in Superdrug because it was out of date this month. Well, next month. Okay. Coconut Tic Tacs. Oh my god. The coconut taste was amazing. Subtle but really, really nice. However, when you think coconut, pineapple, pina colada, it's gonna be fucking great. The pineapple scent was just way too artificial, way too strong, and the way it mixed, it tasted like sick afterwards. I still ate all of them because, of course I did, but just such a disappointment. Like, Tic Tac, please just do a coconut version. Don't do the pineapple. It's just too, it's not sweet enough. It's just, or maybe it's too sweet. I don't know. It just tastes sharp, and compared to the coconut, it just clashes. Not like pina colada. Pina colada's lovely. Next up, it's another soap. This is a rose soap by the Garden Collection. I don't know where it's from. It's from Boots. It's just a really sharp, nice, natural rose scent. Once again, soap cutting. It did the job. It was a much more powdery one. Okay, this is very confusing. You think it's just a brown paper bag. I actually got some incense a while back. I think this is the one Bethany got me. We have a crystal shop where I live, and you can get loose incense, and she got me like some, and I just finished the last one, so that's what that's about. Next up is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E, Daily Skin Therapy, softens, relieves rough, dry skin, 24-hour moistures, hands, knees, elbows, dermatologically recommended concentrated cream. Okay, this is fucking amazing. The first time I actually bought this is actually for my tattoo aftercare. I got recommended it, and it does the job. It's really hydrating, it stays a long time, and it stays on the skin, and actually helps my eczema quite a bit, so I would definitely recommend it. It is absolutely amazing, and yeah, I wouldn't say it absorbs fast. It says it's fast absorbing. Not too much, but it does a lot of different things. It's got fast absorbing, provides 24-hour moisture, proven to heal dry skin, which it has. It's helped my eczema a lot. Suitable for eczema prone skin. Soothes skin after sun exposure, soothes marks and scars, paraffin and phthalate free. So it's absolutely amazing, and it smells so good. Like, it smells like chocolate. It's got like a chocolatey hint to it, and like I remember bringing it to my boyfriends and putting it on, and he was like, "You smell chocolate. You smell really nice." And I was like, "It's Palmer's cocoa butter formula." I do have a bigger version of that because I'm planning to get some tattoos soon. But yeah. Okay, next up. So another thing that Bethany, my best friend, got me for my birthday is Monster Mash teas. Now, holy shit, I've only got the flyer because I didn't think to have it. So basically they have a lot of weird sounding teas, but it's just a really nice organic blend, and they're sort of, from what I gather, loose tea, but they're in like these fabric bags that you just use as tea bags. Pretty sure you can probably reuse them 2 or 3 times, but oh my god, this tastes so fresh. Oh. But for example, of the names, you can get dried mummy's brains, which is Egyptian chamomile, which was so good. Holy damn. You have succubus ashes, which is almond and cherry rhubarb. Tea of frog, vanilla green tea, which was also very good. Dried dragon's blood, which is forest fruits, and the holy shit, it's just really good. I would recommend them. I think Bethany got me a sample pack, and I think that was around £5. But to try out some new things, definitely, it's so worth it. And it's www.monstermashteas.co.uk. No, I am not sponsored. I wish I was. I'm too small for that. Another anti-haul, well not anti-haul, a declutter. Tea tree peel off mask. And once again, this breaks me out so badly. And holy shit, when I first bought it, I've only bought this for £1. And I've tried this like around 7 or 8 times. It's still got a shit ton of product in it. How do they afford that? How do they afford so much product for £1 if it's tea tree? First thing I was like, Also the smell, it literally smells of PVA glue with a hint of tea tree. It just smells of PVA glue. It literally just smells of PVA glue. So I'm like, I just hate it. It makes me break out. It doesn't do anything for my skin. It smells of glue, and I just, no. It's just, no. Okay, next up we have a sample from Neo's Garden, which my mum got me this. Well, I stole it. Which is the Starfly Moisturiser. Now this moisturiser, holy shit, this did wonders for my face. Probably not a facial moisturiser, but I used it on my face and holy shit, it was so good. However, the smell is yuck. It's a very neutral smell, but it's an almost very oily smell. It just doesn't smell good. It's a slightly better off oily smell, but that is the actual oil. I don't know what Starflower is, but I assume it smells shit, but it works wonders. The smell puts me off so much. It's really disheartening. Also, okay, we have the Sure Cotton Dry Motion Sense 48 hour antiperspirant roll-on deodorant. I use Sure a fair bit. It's a bit more runnier than the Dove deodorant one, but this dries so quickly. Oh my god. And it just smells really fresh. Oh my god, so powdery. It's pretty. It's a sharp, like, fresh. It's very oceany. Oh my god, it's very ocean-like. And it's quite sharp as well. The gifts that Bethany got me, this is the shower gel that I got in it. It was just a wee shower gel, beautiful balance. I can't even smell it. But it was quite a floral scent, and just, yeah, there wasn't much else really to it. Okay, next up is another The Garden Collection soap, also used for soap cotton, and this is the Magnolia soap. Yes, I stole this from my mum, please don't tell her. It's from Boots. It just smells of fresh magnolia. It's powdery soap, it's quite a small soap, and I wouldn't exactly recommend it, but if you want to do some soap cotton, totally. Also, I have some puka tea, which I should drink more of. I drink a hell of a lot of Earl Grey tea right now, but I need to get into my herbal tea again to stop having so much sugar in my drinks. But I've been having an on and off bad time sleeping, so I started to drink this. It's chamomile, vanilla and manuka honey, which is a puka tea. So basically it does smell very camely, but you do get a slight hint of like honey through it. Nothing too much. I hate honey, so I would know. It's slightly vanilla-y as well, so it's just tastes so good, and it's good and relaxing, and the chamomile helps a lot with it. Declutter eyeshadows. I have the e.l.f. Purple Trio, and I have Kiko Black eyeshadow. Talking about the e.l.f. first, it's just not pigmented. It's such a hard time getting any colour on the thing. It's called Lavender Love. I don't wear purple eyeshadow much, only if I'm wearing doing a thing. I just don't use it. I've had it for a while. Don't need it. Not having it. And the Kika one, this was really cheap. It's not particularly pigmented. And I've got the Kat Von D Too Faced palette, but only the Kat Von D part. It's like half a Love Heart palette, and that has a black in it that's a lot more pigmented than this. I just don't need it. I'm not going to hit pan on it. I barely use it. I'm just not particularly as mammoth with it. I've used it a few times, but I don't need it. Next up we have the Revlon Colour Stay Concealer. I've just had this for way too long. I've had this for years. I don't particularly use it. It's in Colour Fair. But it's a fairly good concealer. Revlon's always good. And finally, we are on to our Lush stuff. First off is the Whoosh shower jelly. Now I don't particularly get all my shower jellies. If I have them, I will use them, but I don't really go out my way to buy it. However, Whoosh is a great one for waking up. It's got lemon juice, honey, it's got collagen something extract, which is from seaweed, that makes it like a jelly without being not vegetarian. Obviously Lush are a vegetarian company, but they also have a lot of vegan stuff as well. So it is vegetarian. This has honey in it, not vegan. It has grapefruit juice, lemon juice, lime juice and grapefruit oil as the key ingredients in this, so it's very uplifting. It's a light, sort of like a turquoisey blue shower jelly. So yeah, it's just a great shower jelly to wake up in the morning, especially when you're going to uni. I think it's 6 o'clock. Help. So next up is the Dirty Spring Wash Shower Gel. Now, this wee bottle has lasted me like a whole month, a month and a half, I think, roughly. And I have a thing about Lush minty smells, and this, it's not your typical like spearmint. It's a bit spearminty. It's not your typical peppermint smell. Sort of a mixture, but very refreshing, very uplifting. I love it. This one has fine sea salt in it. It also has spearmint oil, menthol crystals and thyme oil, so it does have a bit of a herbal twist, but holy shit, it is so refreshing. I bought it because it was really hot when I bought it, and I knew it would be sort of having a cooling effect, and I just love it so much. It's so good. Next up, as a sort of de-haul, but also because it's really old and I don't think it's at its best standard, is the Yugai mouthwash tabs. If you don't know what mouthwash tabs from Lush, they basically are a mouthwash. After brushing, you put one of these in the mouth. It's supposed to fizz up, and then you're just supposed to use it as a mouthwash. However, I have a bit of a problem with this one in that it doesn't fizz. I have to like crush it up with my teeth, but I think that's because of age. It's literally out next month, and I think it would only really be good when it's done fresh. It has fine sea salt on it, tea tree oil and green tea powder. However, I find it very, very gritty in my mouth. Also very salty. If you get a bit of it like slightly near your throat, you feel sick. Holy shit. But it almost has like a starchy thing to it, a starchy texture to it, and it just doesn't feel particularly nice in your mouth or on your teeth. I can't remember how it was in the beginning, but I completely forgot about it until I found it when I moved back. But yeah, it just doesn't really sit well with me. Now this is one stick, but it's actually from one of Lush's new bubble bars, which is called And Forever Blown Bubbles Bubble Bar. And if you don't know what it's like a green bubble stick. You know what you blow bubbles in? It's like a green bubble bar version of that on this. So what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to swirl it around in the water, and you're supposed to be able to blow bubbles in it, which I actually managed to do, which is really great, which is fun. However, I don't think it's nearly as hydrating or nearly as bubbly. It doesn't make the water as bubbly as like a normal bubble bar. However, what you can also do with the new bubble bars is if you make the bubbles from it, you can paint the bubbles with the colour of this bubble bar, which is sort of cool, but sort of useless. Don't really want to do that, I want to chill. So, would I recommend this? If you want to try it, if you want a bit of novelty, yeah. If you're not into that and really want a lot of bubbles, I wouldn't recommend it. In terms of scent, it's very uplifting, very citrusy. It has Sicilian lemon oil, lime oil and grapefruit oil in it, so it's very uplifting. It's a nice sort of mood enhancing thing, but I wouldn't go over the moon about it, basically. Next up is my favourite unexpected item ever. This is the Birth of Venus jelly face mask, and holy shit, I picked this up thinking I'm gonna have a try of the jelly face mask. I've still got Bunny Moon, which I'm still getting through, But this one, I was like, it has toning fresh seawater, soothing lavender, calming chamomile, balanced skin. And my skin is so shit. So damn shit. And I was like, I'll try it out. Lavender I have a bit of a sensitivity to, but I was like, I'll try it out. Holy shit, I've never had something that calms down a breakout as well as this. I had a breakout with my boyfriend's and it came back and it was just, my face hurt. Tried this and it really soothed it down the next day. It was amazing. It really soothes down the initial sort of flare up. Also, it's just really nice. If you don't know how to put a jelly face mask on, you pinch a little bit of product, you put it in your hand, you sort of like crush it and swirl it around so it becomes a paste, and then you put it on your face. Some people on the Lush website have complained how they can't get it on their face. There's chunks in the face. There will be chunks of this on your face, but you just pat it down. Also, this has talc in it, and you can definitely sort of smell the talc and understand how the talc texture comes in. However, it does dry very quickly on your face, which is quite nice. So it does sort of have a very quick set, 5 to 10 minutes you leave it on your face. So it's very good for time wise. So yeah, it's also got fresh rose petal infusion, chamomile blue oil, lavender absolute, fresh seawater, myrrh resinoid. So it's very nice. It just smells a bit herby, but also a bit of like the sea, a bit of that ocean type thing. So yeah, this is to represent all the naked products I have used. Also, I bought a tin and it's already damaged, but whatever, that's me. I'm not very good at things, and I do have the lid, but it's got shampoo bars in it right now. But anyway, so first off is the Buffy body butter. Now, I hate the fact that you call it a body butter, because for me it's like a moisturising scrub that you use in the shower. If you haven't seen it, it's like a small square block, and it's got very lightly exfoliating parts in it, which is ground almonds and rice, as well as aduki beans, which sort of gives it a nice slight exfoliating thing, but it's also so hydrating. Holy shit. It's got fair trade organic cocoa butter in it, it's got fair trade shea butter in it, it's got lavender oil and lemon, but you can't really get the scent of that. It's a very neutral, nice smell. It's nothing offensive at all, and it really does help. I use it a lot for my eczema, and it helps us keep it moisturised, and it's very good. Next up is the Scrubby body butter, which is like a bee. It looks like a bee. This is a lot more scrubby than Buffy. Once again, you use it in the shower, you put it on, you wash it off. It's supposed to keep it moisturised after you go out the shower. Scrubby has a lot of different things. It's got ground coconut shell in it, so it's a bit more abrasive. It's got ground almonds in it as well. It's got honey, it's got fair trade organic cocoa butter, shea butter, fair trade. It has bergamot oil, Brazilian oil. So I would say it's got some more of a honeyish floral smell than a orange. It does not have an orange smell. It just really doesn't. But it's really good. It is a lot more abrasive, and I would say quite a heavy moisturiser as well. So just be aware of that if you don't like oily things, but for eczema it's helped me so much. And I love it, I really do. Next up is, we're going to hair products, is the Jungle Solid Conditioner. Now, I've been so scared to use Lush conditioners just because I think they were heavy, I didn't think they worked, especially the solid ones. I've heard good and bad things about Jungle. Jungle is a very difficult one. I have never used a conditioner which transfers the scent onto my hair as well as Jungle. Holy damn. And it's a really like nice tropical sort of smell. Go into the shop if you don't know. I don't know how to thing it. Basically it's got fair trade cocoa butter oil, it's got fresh avocado, fresh figs, organic fair trade banana in it, it's got fresh passion fruit, cedarwood, oil and cypress oil. So it has a lot of different things, but it does have this like woody tropical scent. That's how I'd really describe it. It's like a tangy tropical scent. The only thing is, it does weigh down my hair a lot. Either use a little and it feels like there's nothing there. Use a lot, your hair is oily and it just feels thing, so you have to try and find a good balance. I generally use it with a shampoo bar to sort of have a co-wash, but yeah, I would recommend it. It is awesome. Next thing I've used is the exclusive Lullaby shampoo bar, which is no longer available. It is this shampoo bar which has lavender in it to try and get you to sleep if you want to wash your hair before you fall asleep. It's nothing special really. It's a shampoo bar. It's got oat milk in it, ground almond, jojoba oil, fresh lavender oil, Roman chamomile oil, lavender absolute, neroli oil. It's basically sort of a light red, slightly pink shower bar, and yeah, it's fine. It's nothing offensive at all, and it's really calming. So yeah. I also have the Wash Behind Your Ears Solid Shampoo Bar, which I've just used up, which was actually an Easter exclusive. I love shower bars that have a lot of lemon in them. Like, if they're really refreshing, it brightens my hair up, it cleanses, but it doesn't really destroy it, which a certain shampoo I'm using right now is, which I'll talk about in the near future. But this one was also so cute. It had rice paper ears on it, and it was a biodegradable like fluff pom-pom thing to make it look like a bunny, and it was so cute. But anyway, the actual shampoo bar is very refreshing. It's very nice. It cleanses your hair but doesn't destroy it or make it frizzy. It's got lemon oil, carrot oil, cider vinegar, rosemary oil, organic lemon myrtle oil. So it's very lemony. You can't smell the vinegar. I don't know why the vinegar's in there, but I'm intrigued. But it's just very lemony, but it does have a slight woody and herbal underscent to it. But it is very refreshing. It's literally just lemon, and it's wonderful. Next we have the Elbow Grease Moisturiser. I actually still have this because I thought I'd use it up by now, but I haven't. It is over here. As you can tell, I have an issue with this. I'm almost finished, but the packaging is shit. How the fuck are you supposed to use this packaging well without having product melt at the bottom? I have an issue with the packaging. But as a product, it's very oily, so be aware if you're using it as like a body lotion more of. Definitely more oily than the massage bar, so it's very thin. However, it's actually a key product that Lush do to try and brighten tattoos up, and holy shit, it does definitely brighten tattoos on application. Whether it does it throughout the day, I think it doesn't really help much, but an initial sort of putting it on after an hour, it does really help brighten the colour and hydrate the skin, so I would recommend it for that. And this one has extra virgin coconut oil, cacao butter, butter, soya oil, orange flower absolute, sandalwood oil, ylang ylang. So it doesn't really smell of much. It smells slightly floral, but it's nothing offensive once again. It smells nice. It smells floral. That's all I can say. That ylang ylang really comes through with a slightly sandalwood undertone. Yeah. We also have Mustachio soap, which I've also used that, which is actually a Father's Day exclusive. I had the yellow version. Mustachio soap was just, it had like a moustache on it, and it's for Father's Day. It's very weird. When I first smelled it, it smelled like lemon and pepper. But to my surprise, it actually doesn't have pepper in it. It smelled peppery to me. I don't even know, but it does have fresh mint infusion, cocoa butter, coconut oil, castor oil, spearmint oil, and powdered charcoal. I didn't even know I had powdered charcoal. But it was just very lemony, just a typical soap. I find Lush soaps do dry my skin out, sadly. But I bought it because it smelled amazing. It smelled of lemon again. I have a lemon addiction. But it was nice to use. This is sort of an anti-haul. Also, it's almost out of date and I haven't used any of it. I found it when I was clearing up my room and I was like, holy shit, I have that. I haven't used it for like 2 years. This is the Ultra Balm All-Purpose Balm. And it does have the product inside, and it looks like earwax basically. And it's only got 3 ingredients in it. And it smells, it's a purely neutral smell, but I just hate the smell. It just smells of oils. Or just oil. Hardened oil. I do not like it. Basically this says organic jojoba oil, Candelilla, I don't know, wax and rose wax. It's just wax. It's used for multi-balm. If you want to put it on your lips, you can. If you want to put it on your dry elbows, you can. If you want to put it over eczema, you can. Probably not. I don't know. If you want to put it over your tattoos to try and brighten them up, also, that is also a key thing. Next up, we have a tiny charity pot. Also, I've got here a tiny charity pot, which my boyfriend bought me because it's only £1. It's a great wee little thing if you want to go into Lush, actually buy something, and it benefits charities as well. And it's just a little tin. 100% of it, excluding taxes, obviously, 100% goes to charity. So it's a great thing. It's a hand and body lotion. And people say it smells, I can't remember, but for me it smells like slightly Turkish Delight rose. It smells a bit like rose jam, but a bit more Turkish Delighty. I really like it. It's moisturising. It's a bit thin, but it's really nice. I enjoyed it a lot because I used to hate the old charity pot, but they improved it. On to our last 3 products. Holy shit. We have, these are from ages ago, so I'm just decluttering now. We have the salted coconut hand scrub. Now, you either love this or you bloody hate it. I used to hate the smell. I used to hate it. Now I absolutely adore it and I can't get enough of it. So basically it's fancy soap, fresh lemon infusion, organic silken tofu, Japan wax, argan oil, kapuaku, no butter, extra virgin coconut oil, neroli oil. It's a very unique scent. Just think sea salt and lemon and all the other things. Neroli oil. I can't really describe the scent. You need to smell it for yourself. But I love it, and it's a great hand scrub. Holy shit. This is my sort of winter product. I use it a lot in winter to keep my hands fresh. It smells so good. Next up is the Mask of Mantimenti. This is my staple, and I haven't had this for a while, but it is my staple. There's actually 3 pots of it in here. One is self-preserving, the rest are non-preserve. No, wait, this is self-preserving as well. The self-preserving version has a lot more honey in it, it's a lot more runnier, and I don't think it's as good. So yeah, but it's a great, it smells of mint, it's got peppermint in there. It's got peppermint oil in it, it's got honey, it's got ground aduku beans, it's got primrose seeds, vanilla absolute. So it's very pepperminty. It's literally just pepperminty, obviously. You know, Mask of Mantimenti. It's obviously it's nice and it's exfoliating. It's not too harsh on my skin. It does really well. So it's a staple. It's a staple Lush product for any Lush fan. So if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend it. Try the self-preserving one. It's got a lot more honey in it. Or just try the preserved one, which has preservatives in it, but natural preservatives in it, so calm down. So yeah, I love it. And our final product is a product I used to use religiously. Like, holy damn, I used to use this religiously. Which is the Let the Good Times Roll Face and Body Cleanser Fresh Cleanser. Now this is a weird yellow cleanser that you put in a paste in your hand, put it on your face and you wash it off. It has popcorn in it. There's no reason why it has popcorn in it. You just avoid the popcorn. I take the popcorn out. But it smells very baking-like. I mean, it's got maize flour in it, corn oil, fresh trades, organic cinnamon powder, popcorn and gardenia extract, just as the key products. It just smells very... I can't even describe it. It just smells really nice, like baking. Like sort of a baking type smell. But a little, like a vanilla-y baking smell. It smells like there's vanilla in there, but there's not. But yeah, I used to love this a lot. It used to really help my face, but if I used it too much, it used to break my face out. So I have to be very careful with how much I use stuff and change things up regularly. So I just haven't used this in a while. I might begin to use this again. But that's all the stuff I have used in God knows how long. And yes, if you have any questions about anything, please leave them down in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I like watching empty videos and just people talking about products, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon. Hope you're well. Goodbye.